This video is not sponsored.
Yes.
By anyone.
Disclaimer.
This video is not sponsored and it is purely for educational purposes only. But Nike, if you wish to sponsor us, we are very sponsorable.
We wouldn't mind.
We wouldn't mind being sponsored. Like right now, I was telling Gavana, like, I wish we were in Nike outfit, you know.
Yeah, talking about Nike, you know, feeling like part of the community.
Right. Right now, we just feel like we're a community of 2 Nikeers. Anyway, let's be serious. Okay.
So when you're talking about Nike, overlooking the fact that they do ads with famous athletes.
Am I a bad person? Tell me, am I? I'm single-minded. I'm deceptive. I'm obsessive. I'm selfish. Does that make me a bad person? Am I a bad person? Am I? I have no empathy. I don't respect you. I'm never satisfied. I have an obsession with power. I'm irrational. I have zero remorse. I have no sense of compassion. I'm delusional. I'm maniacal. You think I'm a bad person? Tell me. Am I? I think I'm better than everyone else. I want to take what's yours and never give it back. What's mine is mine, and what's yours is mine. Am I a bad person? Tell me. Am I? Does that make me a bad person? Tell me, does it?
When you're looking at their digital marketing strategies, we're talking about SEO, we're talking about PPC, we're talking about content marketing. That these guys, they know what they're doing.
Yeah, they do. What makes Nike a digital marketing goat is that at that time when people were talking about, you know, the .com boom, you know, www.com era, I think baby boomers, they can relate to this. They know what a .com is. Like if you refer to someone, what to call paying squeezing was a .com back then. So in the .com booming era, most companies did not understand what websites were for. But Nike was at a place, and this is like the 1995 to 2000, you know.
That is when the internet was taking shape.
That is when the internet, like things like websites were not well optimized. Like people had websites, yes, but
they really didn't know how to use it.
But Nike was like, you know what, we are going to make this website SEO optimized. And they did it. And I'm sure if you ask many business people then, they didn't even know what an SEO is.
They didn't know.
Nike made sure that if you're searching for athletic shoes, they're the first people you see. They made sure that if you're searching for running shoes, they're the first people you see. You're searching for trainers, that like every other word we can come up with for training shoes. They're there.
And this was not by accident. They went ahead and optimized their SEO. They also optimized their content for SEO. So they did not only do it on their website, even their SEO, their content, they made sure that it is optimized. That when you're looking for a picture about of running shoes, Nike shoes were the first one you would see.
That is true. Nike was started in 1964. The .com era started in 1995. That was 1995 to 2000. It was picking up from around 2000 to 2010. And you can imagine being in the business for 30 years. This gives you time to analyze the market, to understand what your buyers really want. And you know, this was the time when internet was not available. So you actually have to go talk to the people. You're like, okay, fine, I sold you shoes the other day. What do you think about it? How was the experience? And these people are selling shoes from the back of their car. And I'm like, you know, like we live in such a microwave generation where we want things
We want instant results.
And I'm like, the biggest and the best brands right now, they took time to learn. So take time and learn your market, like Nike did. Just do it.
Just do it.
Do you know why Instagram and Facebook were started?
So Instagram, back in the days when it was started, it was mostly for posting pictures. People can update where they are, what they're doing in form of pictures. When it came to Facebook, the main major reason why it was started was to form a community where people can interact, they can socialize. And for a platform like TikTok was mostly for entertainment.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. So mostly you find that entertainment videos. But one thing I like about Nike is how they used these platforms differently, especially Instagram. They posted stories. Like they were able to create a community where they could post user-generated content. Like they would maybe explain a story of a person experience with the shoes. Maybe they started they did not believe in themselves when they started sports, but now because they're using Nike, they feel like their life has been transformed.
I'm so inspired.
So they was trying to connect to that emotional level of a human being.
They were just doing it.
So they made sure that whoever is in that Nike community, they feel like they belong to a large group. They made sure that you're feeling like you belong to something bigger than you.
Right now, I feel like I need to belong. And
To a community. Nike. Got you. Just do it.
Just do it, man. Just sponsor us. Do it. The other thing I love about Nike is how they choose their influencers. Let's take, for example, Serena Williams. Serena Williams is such a huge influence among young girls. LeBron James, that's another example. And our very own Kipchoge. You know, like when you see someone from your community is being sponsored by a brand, especially Nike,
and you see they're very good at targeting the people they want. Not everyone. They're looking at the sports arena.
Rogers, now this is why I think mostly as digital marketers in Kenya we fail, because we want everyone to be our market.
Especially when it comes to influencer marketing, you need to be very specific on who do you want to communicate your story. Because you can't be telling me I am in a beauty business and I'm looking for an influencer that his whole story on Instagram is real estate.
Doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make sense.
Unless anakuja kupaka makeup kwa hiyo nyumba.
Maybe.
Anakuja kuonyeshana venye videos zinakaa vizuri like.
So you really need to know who is the influencer you're going to look for that aligns with your story, aligns with your brand.
Because individual influencers, they have individual clients. I mean, they have
that community.
Yeah, they have built. Si kila mtu atakuletea kila mtu. Mtu anakujaga na watu wake. True. That should be on a t-shirt. Kila mtu anakuja na mtu wake.
Kama wako, tweet it.
Elekea jiwe.
Let's talk about revolution. Have you ever heard about the Nike Plus?
Nike Plus, the app.
The app.
Oh, I love that app.
I think
it is the closest I can get to Nike.
I think that app was a game changer because when they brought it, they were able. Whether you're starting out in the athletic world or in the sports world, or you're pro in that area, they were able to, using that app, they were able to create a community. And in that community, you get people who are going to support you. You're also able to track your journey, and they are also, you get inspiration. So you're feeling like, despite this journey being hard, I have people who've got my back, right? So that app was able to revolutionize the whole area of the whole arena of sports.
Yeah, and also the other feature I loved about the app is that it will connect you to someone else who is in your area. Who's also like it's an Instagram of fitness. I don't know if that makes sense. Like it will inform me, okay, so there's someone.
You have a neighbor.
Yeah, it's no, actually it's like a Tinder of sports.
Your Tinder of sports.
It's Tinder of sports. So the other thing I also love about this app is that they don't do one size fits all. They look at your sports and working out regimen, and then they tailor it according to how you do it. Like how to kupatia extreme recommendation and extreme things if you're just a beginner or an intermittent. You know, like this kind of things you can't find them on Google Fit.
Yeah,
I'm not trashing anyone.
Now, behind all that inspiration, Nike also maximized on PPC marketing. Now, PPC, we're talking about pay-per-click marketing, and we're talking about Facebook ads, Instagram ads, and YouTube ads, Google ads, all those. YouTube ads, I have said YouTube ads. But what they did is that they would make sure that if you're Googling best shoes to run, in the shop category, they're the first people.
Yeah.
And then another thing they did is that they did remarketing. Like they will show you that ad until you're like, oh my god, I have to buy. Because if I don't buy, they will kill me.
And you'll be missing out. I think they're so good at creating a community to the point that you feel like if you see someone with a Nike shoe, even if it's Formula 1, are they called Formula 1 shoes?
Genetic.
The white shoes that everybody has.
Oh. Air Force.
Air Force One. Yes.
Air Force One.
Nike has made such a good job at remarketing their ads to the point that even if you own a Air Force One and Air Force One, you're like, you know what? I have a Nike shoe.
Like if you have one pair of shoes that is Air Force One, you feel like, oh my god, I don't have shoes.
Yeah.
I need to buy shoes.
But Air Force One is not a... Come on,
okay,
guys.
but we're not trashing Air Force One.
Are we though? Ain't we? Me personally, I'm judging. Air Force One, come on, upgrade.
I love the way they did their ads that you'd feel like that
you're missing out.
Those ads, they are following you everywhere you go. Like you go to Instagram, hi guys, it's Nike. When you go to Facebook, hi, they're still watching you.
Yeah.
When you go to Google, I mean, these ads, the way they did remarketing,
it was crazy.
like they're speaking direct
to you. Yeah. And I think there's a company that was it a fashion brand? There's a fashion brand that tried doing that. I think sometime about last year or the other year. And I kept thinking to myself, kwani mimi personally, yes, I'm interested in fashion, but this brand is like a big brand.
You're just pushing it in my face.
I'm like, I can't afford this, but let me just look at them. You know, it gets to the point that you even have to click on their website because you're like, okay, maybe these things are good.
Yeah.
Plus, have you seen those ads? The shoes flying in the air.
You're like, oh my god, I have to. Even though I don't have the budget, let me just watch. And hope I will
the quality of production.
Good.
Nike, you have my soul. At the end of the day, what makes Nike a digital marketing god?
I think it's their ability to constantly innovate. When it comes to digital ads, when it comes to Google ads, when it comes to PPC, influencer marketing, they're always innovating in their digital marketing strategies. They're not sticking to one route, they're always continuously innovating.
Plus, I also think that Nike has been able to sell a feeling, an emotion to people. They're not just selling shoes to you. They're selling to you inspiration. They're selling to you a movement. And I think this is a fundamental part of marketing. People don't buy from brands. They buy from other people. And for your brand to have a personality, you have to bring in people who will bring you people.
And I think another thing about their logo is that they did not just come out with a logo. They came with a story. And that story that they came out with is the one that has been resonating the minds of people, and people are able to resonate with it. They are able to feel it there. Whether you are just starting out or whether you are a veteran at it, you can feel like, oh my, I belong to a community, I am inspired, and I can do it.
And you can. And you just do it.
And you just do it.
And that's the story behind today's marketing god. Nike. So the next time you see that swoosh, just do it.
Just do it.
And thank you for watching this video. We'll see you in the next one. And don't forget
to like
and subscribe. And if you want to sign up to
our digital marketing classes,
we're available, by the way.
Just do it.
Just do it. We'll see you next time. Bye. That was fun.
That was nice. Let me get some water. Just tell me to just do it.
Just do it.